Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. This is Lance the PI, Sacramento's #1 live streamer here. Listen to the police and fire scanner. And when a good call comes in, we will respond. This stream is being sponsored by Billionaire Family Recycling, located at 1500 West El Camino.
Would you like a straw?
Yes, please. Behind the BelAir Shopping Center. They're open 7 days a week from 9 a.m. Thank you. You too. Until 4:30 p.m. Make sure you tell them Lance sent you when you go. So welcome in, welcome in. Somebody remind me to send the email out here in a little bit once I get stopped. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome in. Hey, Britt. Hey, Joan. Hey, Grammy. Welcome in, everybody. Hey, Evening Falls. Welcome in. Rue, welcome in. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I've been back here in South Range, so let's get those out for the coast here. I got it up.
Yeah, I'm gonna send it once we get situated. We ain't gonna send it just yet.
Do take two animals away from an abusive environment.
Hey, Annette, welcome in.
Traction in Santiago on 6.47301. Engine 42. Medic 624, Medical 8, District 42, 5050, Coast Airway River, B2, Engine 42, Medic 624, Operation O2.
You saw that video yesterday? That was cool. Got off work? Okay, cool. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in.
They want to return back to the river. However, they are afraid of a person possibly trafficking them. So take their friend hostage. Cash, and likely concerning dirty substances, and bill, threads, black ski pants, black sweater, black pants, black red shoes. Turn off customer parking. The next level progress, 17 said he is needed.
6 mile run. Okay, Rick. Hey, Sean, welcome in.
Gradually, District 32, 4700, Tree Shadow Place, Engine 32, Operation Road 2.
All right, folks, let's move out. Let's move out. We are playing the emoji game. We're playing the emoji game. So what that is, if we see a certain kind of vehicle, we put that emoji in the chat. You see a police car, you put a police car emoji in the chat. You see an ambulance, you put an ambulance emoji in the chat. You see a fire truck, you put a fire truck emoji in the chat. You see a police helicopter, you put a helicopter emoji in the chat. You see a bug, you put a slug bug emoji in the chat, a Volkswagen bug, that is. So if you understand the rules, put a 1 in the chat so I know you guys are paying attention. If you understand the rules, put a 1 in the chat. Oh, Rich, there was something that popped off at the Food Max in North Highlands a couple hours ago. Somebody got stabbed, a whole bunch of sheriffs responded and stuff. Yeah, we were going to respond, but it takes, it takes me 30 minutes just to set up my gear in the car. So by the time we'd have got there, it'd have been over anyway. So we headed to Del Paso. Headed to Del Paso.
Tree Shadow Place, 929, Operation A2.
So we're doing YouTube vertical and horizontal today. I don't have the TikTok stream up yet. I gotta find another cord for the charger for the phone. So TikTok will be up in an hour or so, but I gotta find the charger. I don't know where I put it. Let's go by the 304 alley to see if there's any 304s working this morning. Here we go, 565 gas. Yeah, yesterday was one of those days where I called myself going to lay down for an hour or two and then woke up 6.5 hours later. Because I was planning on coming out yesterday. And I went and laid down to try to take me a little nap. And I woke up at like 11 o'clock at night.
Medic 656, Medic 8, District 16, 142, Greenback Circle, engine 16, medic 656, operation B2.
Hey, Freddie, welcome in. Lanny, welcome in.
Might be able to possible long as tennis court.
Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Your Fitbit said you... Okay. And then I woke up and did some computer work for a couple hours and then tried to go to sleep. And I couldn't really go back to sleep.
Copy. That accept that's your code to put a crystal low black, my 480 black with the delivery address, and that's connection. Perfect.
Sergeant, welcome in.
Well, 602 is a vacant residence on Trujillo Way. Neighbor pulled in, said 5 to 6 males and females with kids have been coming and going. They appear to be moving in.
All right, that's 304 Alley right there.
Engine 8, Sacramento Code 2, District 105, 600, East Ranch Road, Engine 8, Operation B3.
See.
Wait a second, I'm okay, but the other driver's just walking away.
Why you going so slow, little red truck? Why you going so slow? What you see down there?
I can't in for a copy.
Oh, yeah, that phone ain't got no charge on it, so it's gonna be a while for the we to go live on TikTok. I need to get another phone, folks. I already know. I got to get another phone.
You still saw 2 on from Camp 4. Do you have a description?
She's wearing a black hoodie and purple pants.
You said there's a scooter fatality on Greenback in San Juan. Is it still going on right now?
David, I might be able to. I'm trying to check for sure.
We'll go there. We'll head that way. We can go to that Greenback, San Juan.
26, Casey Court.
There's nothing else going on. We can go over there and see what's going on.
Engine 30, Medical District 18, 5508, Sorrento Road, Engine 30, Operation P2. West 220, Medical Code 2, District 20, 2644, Belmont Street number 23, West 220, Operation B2. Engine 12, Medic 56, Medical 8, District 12, 24th Street and Food Bridge Road, Engine 12, Medic 56, Operation B3. Engine 6, Internal Alarm Residential, District 6, 4413, Mellowcourt, Engine 6, Operation B3.
Hey Mo, welcome in.
On Dutch Haven, over Oklahoma to Nemo, right? Medic 18 Bravo, Medical 8, District 18, 5508, Sorrento Road, Medic 18 Bravo, Operation B2.
Gotcha. On 13009 out of 4. Knowledge out of Sacramento. Over to public 30.
Disregard on Elkhorn and White. RP's going to be attached to my, he said 30 seconds ago, transient PFA pushed transient HFA or WFA. They're going to be west of McDonald's parking lot. But medium in a blue shirt, hoodie. Engine 26, truck 26, engine 41, engine 25, medic 623, vehicle into commercial building, district 26, over the road and clear the road, AC5, engine 26, truck 26, engine 41,
Traffic diverted,
engine
okay.
25, medic 623, operations A6. To the B4.
between Greenback and Stock Ranch on Sylvan. Do I go north or south on Sylvan?
Yeah, 11127 Folsom Boulevard. Jump to the north. Near the 50 on ramp, Sunrise.
No unit.
Something when it's low.
Right. Copy. Okay.
San Juan becomes Sylvan north of Greenback. Okay. So I'll make a left on San Juan. Are there shopping center parking lots I can get into where I can get a good view?
Stand by 1 with the signal right now.
Negative 1. There's 3784, 3784. Are you at the soccer field on the northwest corner? Yes, sir.
It's on Sylvan Road, folks. We're en route to a fatal accident, car versus scooter on Sylvan Road in Greenback. Looks like we're going to get caught by every light on the way.
Chat 6169.
Good morning, sir.
Your cup is on the top of your car, lady. Do you know that? Pull into Safeway. Okay. Once I pass the intersection, can I make that left into Safeway, or do I got to go up and make a U-turn?
Operation B2. Level 10, Level 10, Level 3, Level 2, District 10. 18th Avenue and East Railroad Street. Medic 10, Engine 10, Operation.
Welcome in, Mako.
District 72.
So everybody wants to know, do we ever go to Citrus Heights?
Franklin Highway.
We going to Citrus Heights right now.
72, Operation Zone 3.
We're on our way to Citrus Heights right now.
Truck 65, Medic 665, Medic 8, District 65, 10790, Chroma Road number 104, Truck 65, Medic 665, Operations approved. Engine 108, Medic 8102, Medic 8, District 108, 4706, Earthbound Way, Engine 108, Medic 8102, Operations A2.
Thank you for the super chat. Freddie, thank you for the super chat.
He's not sure how it happened, but it wasn't visible with his family, and now they're in the hospital. Center for Savannah, Mary, please.
Subject for 68.
Anyway. Medic 35, Medic 8 Code 2, District 22, Silver Avenue and Greenback Lane, Medic 35, Operations A2.
David 20, David 2, take this memory.
Copy. David, I'll attach you to the call.
Here you go. Clear stop. Twin Cities. Park turns.
I'm sorry, what was the call from Twin Cities? How are you going?
And John, Victor, Romeo 7, Standard 5.
Copy.
This is 95 with 3532. Range.
No, it's not agreement. Call Livestream traffic. J92, she's an employee.
Copy. Copy, we'll take a call now. Another 9-5 car stop.
195, go ahead.
Knoxwood, El Camino, 80407.
Zebra 80407, clear current 2004 Chevrolet at Sacramento.
Ranger, this is Riverbend. But this is not an emergency.
City of Citrus Heights. We're in Citrus Heights now, folks.
Saying that a person was down there by the bridge is digging out and making an encampment right in that area. And he is telephone number and is saying, hi, copy. Check it out. Do you know if it's going to be under the bridge, I'm guessing?
Okay, Greenback going eastbound, passing Auburn Boulevard.
Well, the person's going to be on the corner. So it's right after the Green Bridge coming from the riverbend, right? And then as you walk along after the little Green Bridge, there's like a ranch with a strip sign. Understand, description, and then just go right in there. Right there.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, I'll give you thank you.
Hey, sir.
And on each side, I had like a thin square.
Eastbound, Greenback passing Van Buren.
That's your photo.
And I'm going to return to the last G-Rock, that's valid.
Heavy, 130, back to the town, address at Oak Grove, with an extra number of 520-5923, 520-5923. So, 62 charge. Engine 41, 7841, 908, District 31, 7335, Salazar Drive, Engine 41, 7841, Operations A2.
Negative, would you like me to call back?
Yeah, there's a lot of people out here. You can't just have a point come out to us.
Copy.
Fire service lockdown, check it out to the crash.
Don't worry.
Think it's regulated the last, what's the cross for this other incident?
Truck 5,
Okay, we're almost here.
District
We're almost here, folks.
2827, 21st Street, Truck 5, Medic 604, Operations D3.
Can't find my copy on the pending calls.
Don't worry, thank you.
Top 5, former team holding knives. One husband has a hammer. They're yelling that they're going to kill each other. That big, 2028. Circuits one. Third, returns to Greenback. 511, 127, back to the ground. And just on a bench put over there. check number 5292177. 5292177.
Navigate 53, navigate level 2, District 53, 7020, Stockton Boulevard, 153, navigate 53, operations 03.
Yeah, fatal crash. Fatal crash.
And there's a vendor blocking one of the parking lots near the golf course.
Great. Copy that. I can check it out. I'll go down here real quick.
Hello. Oh, I'm just pulling up to a fatality. What you doing? Somebody in a cart got hit. Looked like a wheelchair or something like that in Citrus Heights.
I'll go check it out. There's people with Billionaire.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So let me hit you back. I'm live. Let me hit you back. I'm live. All right, folks. I saw yellow stuff on the ground, so it looks like they're unalived. I saw yellow stuff on the ground.
It's going to be flashing like hand sauce.
So we're going to get out. We're going to get out.
You sure? You might be in front of the marathon.
Just give me a minute to get situated, but we're going to get out. Everybody put the prayer hands in the chat.
David 9063913, First Timothy.
Copy.
Gotcha. responding to the 245 Great Falls at Juilliard and 7B. We're getting an additional caller advising that there's a 415 going outside the complex. Looks like a male's trying to protect a female. One male's waving a knife around. Male, black, 20 to 30, 6 foot tall, thin built. Black t-shirt, red basketball shorts with a large kitchen knife. Subject that has a hatchet with him. Male, black, 20 to 30, wearing a top knot, a black t-shirt, and black shorts.
Brent Hay, $7,500 bail. Would we like that or no? And subject goes by Kichi Augustus, female black 30, 5'6", medium build, blonde braids, white t-shirt and jeans. That person is the one that hit the caller with a bottle and took caller's cell phone. Third subject, Carol Augustus, female black 50s, 5'5" to 6 thin build, unknown clothing, but no weapon seen on the third person, but caller thinks that she owns a gun. Caller's story is 97. Robert 28, we're familiar with the complainant. She's 5149, but we'll do a 981 and double check if there's any crime.
The boyfriend is outside, and the caller's just screaming that she's going to have her nephew kill the boyfriend, not answering questions for her call seeker.
John, Ocean, Robert, David, Ocean, Nora.
North Kentucky Lane, truck 23, operations A2. Engine 28, medic 21, medical aid, district 28, 7804.
Hit and run or not, but somebody got hit.
You get all this for that? Is he dead?
Yeah.
Oh, so a dead body? Oh, that's why.
Yeah.
What time? Do you know now?
Probably about less than an hour ago.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. You can see the yellow covering over there.
I didn't try to do it. The body over there?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I live over there. I'm trying to get home.
Okay. For this.
The fire department?
That ain't for this. Yeah. All right, folks. They're putting up more crime scene tape. on San Juan, north of Greenback. We're on San Juan, north of Greenback, on a auto accident. San Juan, north of Greenback, on an auto accident involving somebody, it looks like in a wheelchair, one of those electric wheelchairs. They've got this police, the area all cordoned off. Motorcycle police just arrived here. Did the driver stay at the scene? Unknown. Unknown, but there's a car parked on the other side of the shrubs. Yeah, it looks like a wheelchair. Does that look like a wheelchair to you guys? Does it look like a wheelchair? Fatal traffic accident on San Juan and Sylvan in Citrus Heights. Looks like they were on a scooter, a wheelchair scooter. I believe there's a body underneath that yellow tape. Everybody put their prayer hands as a comment. They're diverting traffic that's coming northbound through the parking lot over here. It's right near the Bubbles Car Wash and Prime Auto Repair. Right on the, it looks like it is in the street right there on in the bike lane. In the bike lane, folks. Sad. That's very sad. They got homicide, traffic investigators on scene, processing the scene here. They got it all cordoned off with the police tape. This is Citrus Heights, California. Unknown the kind of car that hit him, but we're gonna go back to our car. Unknown if that car right there was involved in it. Unknown if that car was involved. Pulse Point has it in Orangevale. I don't know. Is this Orangevale? Oh, this is Citrus Heights?
Yeah, I'm sorry to bother you. Do you know why we're cut off right here?
There's a body in the ground. Somebody got hit and killed.
It was a hit and run?
I don't know if the other car took off or not. But I don't see a car on the street.
I don't either.
And I don't know if that car right there has anything to do with it. But there's a body. You can't see the tape on the yellow blanket?
I did not know. Because they redirect you so they can look around. I didn't
know
okay. They were blocked off.
Yeah, there's a... You know they cover bodies with yellow. Somebody's on the ground up there. And they were in one of those little wheelchairs.
Are you new?
I'm an independent news journalist, yeah. I'm on YouTube. It's Lance the PI.
Lance the PI?
Yeah.
Are you local to Sacramento?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay. I'm going to check you out later. I am curious. Give us some real news other than talk, whatever bullshit they're going to put out.
Okay. I usually beat the police to the scenes like this a lot of times.
Really?
Yeah.
You said Lance PI?
Yeah, Lance the PI.
Okay, but right now, I'll look later when you upload the video.
I'm live.
Oh, well, let me get out of your video then. Bye-bye.
Have a good day.
Did they shoot someone?
No, somebody got hit by a car.
Oh, they got hit by a car?
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Oh, wait, Lance, I follow you on Instagram.
Hey, what's going on?
What's up, bro?
How you doing?
Good. You're the one who sold me the, I was watching your videos about the SDS scanner thing, and I bought it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, sick, bro.
We finally get to meet.
Yes, I have my own page, so I'm going to hang a party.
Okay.
Yeah.
Send me an email so I can check you out.
Okay, sounds good. Oh, it's Instagram.
Okay. Perfect. I think so. Yeah, they got the yellow blanket covering somebody in the road. And they were in a scooter wheelchair, electric one. Yeah, it's sad. Yeah, it's a sad thing. All right. You saying I'm famous? Hey Nate, welcome in. Yeah, Citrus Heights Police is on scene here, so yeah, Citrus Heights Police is on scene.
Somebody died?
I think so. There's a yellow blanket covering something, and that's usually a person.
Motorcycle?
One of those electric wheelchair scooters.
No way.
Yep.
That's what these guys don't know because they take these scooters and stuff.
No, but it's like a handicap wheelchair. You know what I'm saying? The electric one. It's laying over there on the ground with the bike lane. You got to be careful out there because people ain't paying attention. All right. I'm a live streamer. I'm streaming it now. Lance the PI. Lance the PI. LANCETHE. Yep, that's me. All right. We're in Citrus Heights, folks. Citrus Heights. On San Juan and Sylvan, north of Greenback. On an accident. Looks like it's a fatality. Person on a scooter. One of those mobility scooters.
Yeah, it's kind of red. Look at what your head into that, dude.
No, that's not a 4Runner, I don't think.
And it is the dude one though?
Yeah, but it sounds like he didn't see anything actually pull up. Like one unit bill coming up on the contact.
All right, I got to change the scan. I got to change the battery in the camera. I got to change the battery in the camera.
Are we supposed to wrap this up?
Operations are green. Truck 106, rescue party, engine 110, truck 10, 132, operation complete.
Extra 197.
Copy.
We're back, folks. We're back. We're on San Juan and Sylvan, north of Greenback, on a fatality traffic accident. It looks like a person on a mobility scooter, and they're taking pictures of this car, so that's probably the other car.
No, that's all right, man.
Police are taking pictures of this small green SUV. So there's a good possibility that had something to do with it. Because the deceased person is right there on the ground, on the street. Someone says, I got hit by a truck on Greenback and San Juan while crossing the street. I never feel safe with drivers over there anymore. Makes sense. I'm gonna set a live stream goal, folks. You have officers discussing what's going on. Looks like you got an investigator there with the regular patrol officers over on San Juan and Sylvan. San Juan and Sylvan on this fatal accident. Rick, are you saying a private investigator hat? Did you say a private investigator hat? Yeah, there's no politics in here, folks. Thank you, Mortal Sergeant, for the super chat.
able to get to the commercial area where there's identity.
Okay, put a 1 in the chat if you think I'm wearing a private investigator hat. Put a 2 if you think I'm not. Carlos, cut it out. Hey, thank you for the super chat. Do I got any mods in here?
Yeah, copy. We'll break 6 minutes. Right.
Business 109, Operation 07. Operation 2 is West Rango. Attempting to break into compliance over Chevy Malibu. Never. What do you bet we saw that as well?
Thank you for the super chat.
On drive, ready, 15 Bravo, Operation 2.
Did you see me? We're on San Juan and Sylvan, north of Greenback Lane, on a fatality traffic accident. The person that is unalive is in was in one of those electric scooters. They're laying there on the ground under that yellow blanket, and the scooter's over on the ground as well.
For a news outlet.
I'm an independent journalist.
You know what's going on?
Somebody got hit by a car. They was on a scooter, one of those electric mobility scooters. And it don't look like they made it because they got somebody stuck with that yellow blanket over there. We are in Citrus Heights on San Juan and Sylvan, north of Greenback Lane, on the scene of a fatality accident involving a person on a mobility scooter. And there's, under that yellow blanket is most likely a body.
You know what happened?
Somebody got hit by a car, most likely. And they were on a scooter like this. Yeah. I don't know. Huh? Somebody on a scooter got hit by a car. Yeah, I don't think they made it because there's a yellow blanket on the ground covering something up. Yeah, it's unfortunate. Got to be careful nowadays because people are not paying attention.
Believe me, I know.
They don't see you. They don't see you.
No, and they don't care.
Right. Okay. You have a good day. Be safe.
Oh, yeah, I am.
Yeah, we don't do no political stuff here because people get butt hurt. And and I lose followers. When people find out who I'm supporting, I lose followers. So, nope, we don't talk about that. I'm going to create another channel where I can talk about it. My other channel. I just haven't posted no content on there yet. But I got another channel. I'll talk politics stuff. But not this one. Your kids only ride their scooters on the American River Trail? Okay.
On a company area check for 415 that occurred in the area of Prairie City and Lower D. The 3 people on bicycles that were in a 415 in that area. Looks like the male half through one of the females' bikes. Looks like one of the males.
We're going to get in the car, folks, and
sure they were all on bicycles.
get some air conditioner on the equipment. So hold on a minute.
Short hair.
Getting transferred here in the street. Association.
we're back. Citrus Heights.
Repeating 2 channels from the river.
Fatal traffic accident. Citrus. They arresting somebody? I didn't see them arresting nobody, no. welcome in. We are in Citrus Heights on Greenback. On San Juan and Sylvan, north of Greenback Lane. Fatal traffic accident. A person on a mobility scooter was struck. And I believe their body is still on the street. They brought out a cover. They brought out a cover to block the view. So that's where we're at right now, folks. That's where we're at. The tape is in the way. The body's below the tape. It's behind a bush. You can't see it anyway. Yeah, they're taking measurements now. So they're out here investigating it right now. The officers, okay. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. We're in Sacramento, or Citrus Heights, California. Everybody asked, do we go to Citrus Heights to stream? We are out here right now on the scene of a fatal traffic accident, San Juan, north of Greenback, right where it turns into Sylvan. There's a mobility scooter person was struck by a vehicle. The mobility person was struck by a vehicle. We got Karen who's watched the stream for 500 hours or 500 minutes. Welcome in, Karen. Welcome in. So everybody put the prayer hands in the chat. Put the prayer hands in the chat. They were on a mobility scooter. Older man with the black t-shirt and blue jeans got hauled away. You can see him put him in the squad car right when the guy walked in front of his camera a few minutes ago. Okay. I didn't see it, but that guy is most likely the driver of that green car because he was standing around that green car. So, yeah, they probably going to take him to the station. They might be doing some sobriety tests on him and stuff like that. So you're saying they put him in a car. Okay, cool. Yeah, there's a green car in the parking lot right next. So he must have hit him and turned around and came back and stopped. He stopped. We are on San Juan, north of Greenback. San Juan, north of Greenback. San Juan, north of Greenback. Nobody was shot. They were hit by a car. Hit by a car. Hello? We're on San Juan and north of San Juan, north of Greenback. Fatal accident of a person who was on a mobility scooter. Driver stayed on scene. Somebody said they saw him put the driver in the squad car and drove off. So they're probably going to take him to do some sobriety tests. San Juan, north of Greenback. Fatal traffic accident. San Juan, north of Greenback. A person on a mobility scooter. Okay, what's going on at the dang it? Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. It's hard to tell because the scooter's in the street. There's like a bike lane right there. The scooter's in the street. There's like a bike lane right there. So they most likely was on the bike lane. That's a good thing, A. Silver. Welcome in. So the car at fault not to be in the bike lane? I don't know. The person could have been crossing the street. You never know. You can hear my stomach. You don't hear my stomach. San Juan, north of Greenback, fatal accident involving a person on a scooter. Thor. Welcome in. Who is this guy? He's trying to see if he's on camera. North of Greenback, fatal traffic accident, car versus a person on a mobility scooter. The scooter lost. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. We're in Citrus Heights, San Juan, north of Greenback. Fatal traffic accident. Car versus a person on a mobility scooter. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you for the gifts. Appreciate you. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Thank you for the gift. Thank you for the gifts. Yeah, my soundboard is not connected, so one of y'all's got to sing when we get to the lights. Came from TikTok. Welcome in, Philly. Yeah, if you're on TikTok, you want a more zoomed in view, go to my YouTube, Lance the PI. Make sure that you come in and comment that you're here from so we can give you a thumbs up. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you for the gifts on TikTok. Appreciate you.
Jason 3858.
Thank you for the gifts. All right, everybody on YouTube, put in the dancing ladies in the chat. We've got 100 likes. Everybody, let's put the dancing ladies in the chat. One of y'all sing. Thank you for the gifts on TikTok. Appreciate you. We're on the scene of a fatal traffic accident in Citrus Heights, Greenback, on San Juan, north of Greenback. Car versus a person on a mobility scooter, and the car won. It's a sad time. Sad time. Number one gifter. All right, welcome in everybody. Roseville just got what? I-80 in Riverside? Okay. Yep, whenever somebody comes over from TikTok over to YouTube, our followers will welcome you in and call you by name. That's what we do here. You're dancing with yourself? Okay. This is on San Juan, north of Greenback in Citrus Heights. Fatal traffic accident, car versus mobility scooter. Thank you for the gifts. Everybody, okay, here comes the coroner. Here comes the coroner. Coroner just showed up. Coroner just showed up. I don't know if you can see it on this one, but you can see it there. Coroner just showed up. The coroner just showed up, so what they will do is they're there to collect the body. So they'll bring out usually like a black bag, and they put the body in the black bag, and then put it on a gurney, and then transport it to the coroner's office. At which point they'll probably do an autopsy, maybe, and then contact the next of kin. So the coroner is on scene here at this traffic accident on San Juan, north of Greenback Lane. San Juan, north of Greenback Lane. Everybody, welcome in. We are on San Juan, north of Greenback Lane, on a fatal traffic accident. San Juan, north of Greenback Lane. See, that's the coroner over here. They're walking around taking pictures of the actual car. That's the coroner right there. Or the deputy coroner. I don't know which one it is, the coroner or the deputy coroner. Taking pictures of the car that's involved. But they have to prepare a death report. Yeah, they got to prepare a death report. Yeah, that was sad, Zephyr, about that person with the two dogs with him. That was real sad. said. Raymond, we are on San Juan, south of Greenback Lane. There was a car versus person on a mobility scooter. And the person on the mobility scooter is no longer alive. They're unalive. They're under the ground there. They're on the ground there under the yellow tape. And the coroner van, I don't know if you can see it in your TikTok view, but the coroner van is on scene. We're north of Greenback on San Juan, north of Greenback. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. We are in Citrus Heights, California, on the scene of a fatal traffic accident. A car versus a person on a mobility scooter. The car won. A mobility scooter person is unalive. north of Greenback Lane. What's going on? Good?
I saw this earlier, bro. I didn't know.
Okay. Good. I'm good. Mm-hmm. You know, instead of $50 a day, it's $50 every 3-4 days. You know what I'm saying? Yep. It may not be too much longer because the corner's here. So they, you know what I mean? Usually the corner's like the last thing. Yeah. Because you don't know, they might have been coming across the street, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah. It is. And they still over there, the scooters on the side and stuff. I can't tell, but there's a lot of like junk around the scooter. So it's probably not a kid. It's not a. It's like a old person scooter. Yeah, it ain't like a. Yeah, it's like one of the little motorized, you know, the electric wheelchair kind of thing.
17, 951, Research Drive, Engine 17, Operation Egypt.
I have a hard time seeing at night, man. I don't like being out late anymore. I'd rather be during the day, you know. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay.
I did look. He looks like it.
Okay.
It's going to be her mother. It's a 32-year-old CMA. He's added to the call. She's added to the call. The musician says this is the only
right.
We were able to get.
Mm-hmm.
When she was trying to ask further questions, he said he had to get his sister off with someone and disconnected.
Okay, cool. Yeah, man, hey. Mm-hmm. All right, man, I'll see you in the next one. All right. See ya. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. We're in Citrus Heights on San Juan, north of Greenback Lane, on the scene of a fatal accident. Car versus person on a mobility scooter. Person didn't survive. They're on the ground over there, covered by the yellow blanket. The coroner is on scene, so they're probably going to be checking the body away here shortly.
Extra 1, Shelby Tank.
What's the nearest cross street? Let me see. There's an oil and lube place right across the street from where this happened. So it's right by the Bubbles car wash, right up in there. I don't know of any cross streets beyond that, but it's an oil and lube place right there.
Medic 661, Medical District 66, 3175. Data Drive, Engine 66, Medic 661, Operations 03. Engine 62, Medic 62.
All right, if you're on TikTok, let's get them likes up. Let's get them likes up on TikTok.
West First Lake, Engine 62, Medic 62, Operations 03.
You followed me when I first started YouTube. Welcome in. Okay, Central Valley Tow is coming for the impound. They're coming for the impound of the car. They're going to impound the car. Central Valley Tow is going to do an evidence impound. Okay, Central Valley Tow is going to come and probably do the evidence impound of the car that's involved. They're probably going to do the evidence impound of the car. They'll haul it to their shop and put it in a enclosed garage area so they can come inspect it later on. That's Central Valley Tow. So they'll come get the car and tow it away.
Based on the witness statement, you'll get some of the contact of possible.
Sector 31. One of the SBN has an operation with no change. Again, it should be working. That's what I have. Thank you.
So this is, I don't know, is this still San Juan or is this Sylvan?
This address, it was just multiple people in the background, no one answering the C station, and the line disconnected.
Sure. We'll do that. We will. That's
After Greenback, San Juan becomes Sylvan. Okay, so this is Sylvan then. This has got to be Sylvan then. If you're saying after Greenback, it changes.
That could be additional responding 4150 Sierra District Report.
Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. We're on San Juan, north of Greenback, on the scene of a fatal traffic accident, car versus person on a mobility scooter. Coroner is on scene. It looks like their crime scene unit is on scene. There's a tow truck, Central Valley Tow, which is most likely going to take the car that the driver was in on an impound. They're going to impound to a medical, not medical, but an impound tow, not a regular tow, but an impound tow, where they tow it and put it in a garage to keep the elements off so they can investigate it later. Welcome in. You're saying they probably took him to the police station? Probably so. Probably so. Okay, looks like they're getting ready to pick him up. You can see him on the ground over there. Okay, they're standing around the body that's covered with the yellow tape, the yellow blanket. behind the bush, it's hard to see, yeah. It's hard to see behind the bushes. Plus, I'm not, I'm not going to go show the whole thing, so it's behind the bushes. I could get a better view, but I'm not going to go over there. You don't need to see it.
Appreciate it.
We're on the scene of a fatal traffic accident, San Juan, north of Greenback Lane, car versus a person on a mobility scooter. The car won. The person is laying on the ground over there. The coroner's on scene. There they go. They got their little their cart right here. The coroner has their cart, and they're getting ready to use that to pick up the body. Put their gloves on. They just lowered it down. Where are you looking? Okay, you see the tree? To the left of the tree, right where the police lights are, that's where the body's laying on the ground. If you want to zoom in, you go to the vertical stream on, or the horizontal stream on YouTube. It's a better view.
Strawberry blonde hair on top. She looks about 20 minutes. Pretty weird.
Recycling, welcome in. Unknown if they're in the street or not. I don't know where they were. Pinky, welcome in. Did I catch the other guy from with the SA charges? I don't catch anybody. I'm not the police. I'm an independent news journalist. Okay, looks like they're lifting him up now. Tow truck driver right there in the red tank top. He's going to pick up the car and tow it away as a evidence impound. Okay, they're carrying the body. There we go. Prayer hands in the chat. Prayer hands in the chat, folks. That's sad. On their way to the coroner's office. That's the vehicle right there. The CSI is taking pictures of. That's the vehicle right there. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Hit that bell notification so we know when we go live. On the scene of a fatal traffic accident in Citrus Heights on San Juan, north of Greenback Lane. This car versus a person on a mobility scooter. The mobility scooter person is unalive. They're already been picked up by the coroner. Sylvan and Stock Ranch. Sylvan and Stock Ranch. The driver of the other car, they say he was transported to the hospital. I mean, to the, not the hospital, but he was put in the back of a police car and transported somewhere. So he's probably taken to the police station. If they're intoxicated or not.
We just got a call from the phone number with a subject saying he needs help in the hurry up, but he's not answering the call taker's question.
Okay, cut the tape. You can get the car now. Taken on a thank you for giving me a like. So they're getting ready to do an impound tow on the car. Tonight's the big cruise night. Yeah, you told me about that. I'm glad I didn't forget. Subject running. That's a Ford Escape. Thank you for the gifts. The tow truck is there to do an impound tow. And then there's also a truck here, police truck, where they're going to try to collect and tow away the mobility scooter. They're going to try to put the mobility scooter because that's evidence that they got to collect that mobility scooter.
Her mom is trying to kill herself with a knife. Mother is trying to stop her and mediate around.
Whether or not it was intentional, we'll put it this way, it ain't intentional. It's an accident, and they're going to take it for impound so they can inspect it to make sure there wasn't any mechanical equipment. You know, you can say my brakes weren't working. They're going to check all that stuff out, send a crime scene investigator and all that good stuff. So. Follow me. Subscribe to the channel. We're on the scene of a fatal traffic accident, San Juan, north of Greenback, near Sylvan. It might be Sylvan, too. They say it might be Sylvan. Car versus person on a mobility scooter. Talk now on Discord? Yeah, you can go on Discord and talk, yeah. I've been posting on Discord a little more now. All right, he just lowered the tailgate on the truck. Probably getting ready to try to lift it up. Now there's some wheels. He got some wheels from it. He got wheels. That's sad. There's the blanket that was covering the body. There they go. There's the mobility scooter. Right there. 4-person. And here's the car being towed away, taken on an evidence impound. No, this is like a handicap scooter. Car is going up on the deck for the evidence impound. Make sure you follow me, folks. Follow me. We're on the scene of a fatal accident. Greenback. San Juan, north of Greenback. Vehicle versus a person on a mobility scooter. They got got the scooter in the back of the police truck right there. They just lifted it up. The body was taken to the corner. The driver was not handcuffed that I know of, but they were transported away, so they probably went to the police station.
There's a history of parties, entities, and fire alarms in 150 and 50. Will wait in the front door. She no longer has a knife. DRP thinks that her father took the knife away from her. The patient denounces.
Hey, baby girl, thank you. Appreciate you. Scene of a fatal traffic accident, car versus person on a mobility scooter. So they're tearing the tape down now. They're wrapping up the crime scene here. So make sure you guys follow me. Traffic accident, car versus a person on a mobility scooter. Car versus person on a mobility scooter.
Yuri Medeiros and the 6-year-old with autism and dealing with shock.
about to get up off of here. We'll be back again later after this evening. We're going to go to that car show tonight. We're going to be at that car show tonight. So thank you all for coming in, liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing. It was greatly appreciated, donating. I'm here to provide coverage of the, stuff like this in Sacramento. That's why I'm Sacramento's #1 live streamer. So I want to welcome you guys in and thank you for coming along for the ride. Make sure you follow me and subscribe. Catch you next time.
Investigator Commercial Chapter, Greenback, 57-7250. License plate number A, investigator for operation complete.